Thank you so much, Carlos, for playing this lovely piece. Or actually, there were two pieces.
Yeah.
Can you tell us something about they're your own compositions? What inspired you?
Okay, this is Paisajes. Is one piece with three different movements. I interpret here. I play two of the three movements. My inspiration for the music is different things. It's a travel, it's trips, different trips that I am doing because the pianist is traveling a lot.
But this is Spain, Madrid and
Yeah,
León.
this piece in concrete is part of Cuadernos de Viaje. Is like different pieces that I did around my trips. This one, Paisajes, is from 3 different cities in Spain. The first movement, I.Calles de Madrid, of course, is dedicated to Madrid. It's my second city. I was born in Barcelona, but when I was very, very young, when I was 19, I was to work there, like a pianist of National Dance Company, playing the piano in the National Dance Company. And then for me, the city is the second city in my life. A lot of years that I was traveling in South America and United States. During the tour that I was playing my first CD, Sonatals Infants, I visited Madrid. I did a concert there, and the city inspired me these recuerdos, these things of bohemian streets, flamenco, the sound of flamenco you can hear in Madrid, and this is one of these. The second, II.Lunas de León, is dedicated a León, that they have a very spectacular, amazing monuments, medieval monuments, church, and this is inspired in this part of historical thing that in Spain we have from medieval.
Yes. I will explain to our listeners that in case Carlos spontaneously starts to talk Spanish, he will be translated by his manager. Her name is Judea Vivancos, and then she will translate it to English. So in case you're surprised by another voice, you know who it is. Carlos, it seems you have a mission. You believe in the power of music for humanity.
Yeah.
I read on your website. What does that mean?
Okay, I think the music is very cultural power because you can see, for example, with dance or with a painter, no? You can touch the picture. No? In music, only is a vibration of the air, no? And you can create an emotional in the audience, and this it can be a change inside of you listening music, no? And I think the music have a very powerful in the present day, because I think in the present day we have the humanity is a little bit complicated. There is a lot of problems, and I think that the music is a good idea to create bridges.
To unite people.
Yeah, unite people, because it's a thing that is por encima, you know.
It's above humanity.
It's universal.
Yeah, it's universal.
Do you have examples in your own career that it works?
Yes, for example, in a symphony orchestra, or when you are playing with the music, you can play with different musicians of different countries, with different cultures, but the music is common language, you know. And you have a funny time with that musicians and with the audience, and you can play music, and the music is the union of all that persons, and the emotion you can feel listening the music or playing the music is the same for me, for another person from another country. And I think it's very interesting, this kind of works together of not important of different countries, different cultures. We can work together and create something emotionally interesting.
Well, you're going to play for us one more piece, or even two more pieces, but the next one is called El Oso.
El Oso.
The bear.
The bear.
What's behind this title? It's your own composition.
Yeah. It's a piece that forms part of another different pieces that I dedicate to persons that I met in life. in this case, is dedicated to Peter Klein. He's a American producer from New York.
What's his name?
Peter Klein.
Oh, Peter Klein.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we did different projects in New York, cultural projects. And I remember that in a meeting with a lot of people, lawyers and artists, was a crazy meeting. All the people was talking in the same time. And Peter told me, because Peter is like me, he was born also in July 22nd, but 30 years
Before.
Yeah, before. And then it's a very persona sabia, you know.
A wise person.
A wise person. And she gave me a good consejo.
Advice?
Advice. He told me, okay, it's interesting that the people in the business be like a bear. They have strong legs, but they have another part in the lomo, in the back, is suave, is soft. And
tender.
Yeah, and he gave me a little statue that they have at home of a bear. And I dedicated a piece of this short thing in the meeting.
So the bear is the symbol of the attitude for a good musician. Well, let us hear it.
Okay.
We love to hear it. Carlos, thank you. That was a beautiful beer you played for us. Not a man-eater. Are you a composer or a piano player?
I am composer, but I studied all my career from piano, playing the classical Beethoven, Mozart. But I always, when I was a student, I like to improvise over a sonata de Mozart or sobre Bach, and then I think I'm more composer than a pianist. And now I have a lot of work, because a composer have to write the scores, have to do the rehearsals with the other musicians, have to prepare the new productions, the new CDs, compose, of course, and then I don't have time to practice piano. And then now I am more composer than a pianist.
And how many hours do you play piano to keep up this repertoire?
Sometimes I don't have hours to practice piano. Just hours to practice the new piece I am preparing. But nowadays I have a lot of work like a composer.
I saw you were playing, or you performed in France at the Piano Clown Concerto.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, it's a project that we are doing a few years ago, because it's a big project that with International BPM, is the company that represents me, prepared to put near new audience to the classical music and the new music, in this case for young audience. And we prepare different concerts and shows, and also masterclass and workshops that we can do in the schools with the kids, and to put near the classical music. We did the first production, was Los Colores de la Música, the colors of music. It was a concert that I explained what is a composer, what we are doing, the composers writing the music, where comes from the inspiration or the creation. And the second one is Piano Clown Concerto. Piano Clown Concerto is like the first piano concert that can look the more youngest. Is a pianist, that's me, Carlos Bianchini, is doing a concert, but with a figure that is a clown, is an actor.
See. And do you reach a young audience?
Yeah.
Did you manage to captivate them? And
yeah, of course. And then in the Piano Clown concert, I can do preludes, sonatas, classical music, my own compositions, and the young audience can feel the history.
From 3 years old.
See, from 3 years old is the Piano Clown.
Well, that's great, and hopefully we'll get a new, younger audience when they grow up. You are going to play a new piece for us.
Yeah,
and it's a world premiere.
It's a world premiere. It's a world premiere.
We're very thrilled and honored. What is it, and what is it called?
It's a prelude in C bemol minor, B flat minor. It's dedicated to Enrique Salavarria. He was a owner of different theaters in Madrid and in Barcelona also, and he was a very friend of me. He helped me a lot in my career. He organized concerts and different shows in Spain, and this September he passed away. It was a surprise because I was dealing with him in August. He was a very strong person, a businessman.
A beer.
Yeah, a little bit beer. Yes, also. And in September, called me from Madrid, and Enrique's died. For me, was a very shock. And I have a good recuerdo, a good memory with Enrique. Enrique in the pandemic, when we were at home, and the president in Spain say, okay, get at home.
You stay at home.
Yeah, I stay at home.
Yes.
I was watching. I and all the people think we were watching the TV. What's happening with the world? Enrique called me, and told me, Carlos, hello, how are you? I buy a new theater in Barcelona. And I say, Enrique, but you're watching the TV. Oh, don't worry, this will pass. Don't worry about. But you are from Barcelona, and then when we start the theater, I want that you do a concert in the theater because you are from Barcelona, and I appreciate you a lot. And yes, the pandemic passed, and when he can't open the theater, he bring up a white piano that they have in Madrid, a very old white piano, very nice, to Barcelona, and I did the concert. And
Wow.
this piece, this memory, with the el dolor, no?
The pain of
With
Yeah,
the pain
yes.
of the lost, is el piano blanco, Preludio en si bemol menor a Enrique Salavarria.
So it's a homage. And what is his name again, please?
Enrique Salavarria.
Salamaria. Well,
He's from the north of Spain. He's Vasco.
Ah.
It's a name of Salavarria. He's from north of Spain.
well, please.
Perfect.
We give you the floor.
Thank you.